Mango season is officially right around the corner. So in today's video, I'll be covering 5 things you should know in order to get the best mangoes year after year. So let's go ahead and jump straight into this video. Coming at number 1 is to put those pruners away. Since it is March and the temperatures are starting to rise, you'll notice that your mango trees are starting to push out new growth as well as flowers, which are of course signs all of us gardeners here in Florida look forward to. Now it's important that you do not do any type of pruning during this time. And that is because if you go ahead and decide to prune your tree, you are risking no flowers, which means no fruits. So the best thing you could do to make sure that your tree stays happy and you get fruit for the year is to put those pruners away and wait until the end of the season. Coming at number 2 is to make sure you have a set watering schedule. This is an important step, especially during this time when the fruit trees are currently in their flowering season. Any type of stress the tree is under, the first instinct it will do, or the first reaction it will have, is to drop any flowers or any baby fruit it has. So to prevent that, make sure that the tree is staying hydrated, because especially when the tree is currently forcing energy to produce fruit, it needs lots of hydration during this process. So if you have a watering system set up already, there is no need to do any additional watering, especially since you already have the tree set in a system. But let's say your tree is not on the ground like this Juliet I have right behind me. If not, it's in a container and it relies on you for it to be watered and hydrated. What I would recommend is to bump up your watering schedule by 1 day. So let's say your watering schedule is approximately 2 to 3 times per week. Then I would recommend watering up to 3 to 4 times per week because it needs the water and hydration now more than ever. But if your tree is outside like mine's, then you really don't have to worry about much, because since mango season's around the corner, that means rainy season has already arrived for us. And so we don't really have to water anything additional from what natural Florida gives us. Coming at number 3 is to have a set feeding schedule. Like I mentioned, right now the tree is starting to push out a lot of energy towards the new growth and the flower stalks. So the best thing you could do right now is to start feeding it a slow release fertilizer. You don't want to feed it an instant fertilizer because that could shock the plant. Go easy and smooth with the tree and slowly feed it little by little so it can start absorbing a little at a time those nutrients that it needs to give you the best fruit. I would recommend anything like earthworm castings or like compost, which are 2 great fertilizers that are not super strong, but they're highly effective. And you'll see that your fruit tree will highly appreciate you. You don't want to overwhelm them by giving them so much supplemental nutrients, so just give them a little bit at a time every month. Coming to point number 4 is to stay vigilant. Right now, when the tree is producing new growth and flower stalks, they are super vulnerable to lots of pests and disease in your area. So what I would recommend you doing during this period of time is to go out to your fruit tree and check it at least once every 2 weeks, checking the top and bottom of the leaves to make sure everything looks normal and there's no signs of pest or disease. If you see any signs of pest and disease, take immediate action. Because once again, you don't want your tree to be under stress. So the best thing you could do is to whip out any type of organic spray you have, like neem oil, and treat the tree so you can go ahead and limit the amount of stress the tree goes through. And finally, coming to point number 5 is to be patient and watch your tree perform in abundance. There is a wide range of different varieties for you to choose from when it comes down to growing mangoes. So it's always ideal for you to choose the perfect variety that you'll know you'll love and adore year after year. I do have a lemon zest mango in my backyard, which is my all-time favorite mango that I have ever tasted. And you'll see that your hard work and labor year after year will pay off as soon as you harvest those mangoes and you enjoy them fresh out of the garden. Leave me in the comment section down below what variety of mangoes do you have in your garden right now and which one is your favorite. Make sure to leave a like underneath this video and subscribe to the channel if you aren't already. And don't forget to turn on the bell notification button so you get notified when I release a new video. Thank you all so much for watching this video. May God bless you and your entire family, and never forget to grow big, ultimate gardeners. Bye everyone.